problem. And trees eat carbon. That's their food. They love it. How no one's squaring the circle? Why Ontario had 50 billion tree plan. That's great. That's all. Why doesn't every province have that? Even the ones that are still full of trees. Give them more trees.
Because it makes too much sense. Can't have that.
Why are we arguing over a carbon tax? Fuck, make the carbon tax whatever it is. Just put that money towards more goddamn trees, which I said a month ago. But, all this crap. I don't care. My island that I own, they're talking about cleaning that up again. Why? But leave that. Don't worry about that. Go plant some fucking trees.
Yeah.
My island's not bugging anybody. It's been there forever. It's going to be there forever. Leave it alone. What does it do? How does it hurt you? It doesn't. Go plant a goddamn tree. Why are we talking about this? Every politician from now on, I'm going to ask. That's my only thing out of my mouth. Why are you standing here talking to me instead of out planting trees? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. It's a hard job. But I always hate these little fuckers you see, too. They're just, like, fresh out of college, and they're 75 pounds, but they just planted 4 dozen trees a day forever. Just skinny little dudes who don't wear deodorant.
I mean, I did that when I was a Boy Scout. We did trees for Canada.
Yeah. Tree planters bug me, though.
Fucking hundreds of them.
They're like people I wouldn't choose to hang out with, therefore I don't do it. But I'll donate a bunch of money to them.
I actually visited about 10 years ago. I actually visited the area that I planted all the trees in as a Boy Scout, and it's a fucking forest now.
That's pretty cool.
It's a 20-year-old fucking forest. That was fucking pretty dope to see that.
I own a piece of the highway somewhere. I don't know where. I've never visited it, but I own a piece of the highway. I did that Adopt a Road thing.
Oh, did you really?
I guess I probably don't anymore. You probably have to redo it. But yeah, I did that. It was cheap. It was like $15 or something. You own that kilometer of the road. They put a sign up with your name on it and shit. Pretty cool.
When they did that, it was up to the person who fucking donated for it that they actually have to maintain that road too.
Well, yeah, that was actually an episode of Seinfeld where Kramer goes out and does.
Yeah.
They repaints the lines and fucks everybody up.
That was genius.
Yeah, no, that was kind of the point, though, I thought. You should have to maintain it. If you could do it in your city, I guarantee people would. Like, if you could buy the street, like, close to you, you go on the sweeping shit, I totally would.
Oh. Why not? Fuck it.
Well, I know why not. The answer to why not is because you get pricks and, okay, you can't drive on my road. It's my road.
Yeah.
Nigger.
Yeah, set up toll booths.
Yeah. No, because if you go too far one direction, they'll go the other every time. That's what people do.
I'd buy an intersection and then charge.
Yeah. His light stays red until the green comes out, boys.
That's it. You ain't going nowhere. No reversing.
I got the clicker right here. It's a one-way dead-end cul-de-sac right now, son.
Big barrier pops up behind all the vehicles. You can't go anywhere till you pay $5 a car.
2 signs on my road. One way, dead end.
That's it.
You can't back out, but you ain't going nowhere. Get comfortable.
And this is why.
That's why they don't, yeah. Because guys like me exist.
Exactly. Oh, that's fucking funny.
Where you going, fancy director, man? I don't see you getting out of here without an ALF movie. Oh, man. Yeah, that's stupid. Plant some goddamn trees and make an ALF movie. The world problems are over right there. You want to... Diplomatic ties with other nations, ALF movie. No problem. Everybody would get behind that movie.
Not only that, though, but by the way, not only does planting trees, not only does that help with just like the environment for breeding, but it'll also help for erosion.
Yes, that too.
Because the tree roots actually prevent erosion.
Which is a massive problem.
Which is a huge fucking problem.
Look at sinkholes everywhere.
Yeah.
And here, right here in Vancouver, that's why the sea bus has to grind to a halt. And they got to paddle it the last 30 feet. Because if it goes too fast, it'll fuck up the shoreline.
Yeah.
That's exactly why. That's an actual thing. And it goes so god-awful slow. It's really annoying when you're in a hurry to get somewhere or you have to poo, or for whatever reason it just slows down and just fucking punts along for those last 2 feet. It's so annoying.
Yeah, it's true.
Plant some trees.
Plant some trees. Problem solved.
I don't understand.
Here we are.
I know we say we do understand, and we do understand, obviously, why they don't do these things. But come on, why don't they do these things? Why can't we not actually just solve the fucking problem so it doesn't exist anymore?
Because there's no money made in solving a problem.
You'll make money somewhere else. You will. You always will. You know, we put so many industries out of business over the course of time. Like, no one makes horseshoes anymore, right? That's not a fucking thing. But at one time, that was the biggest industry ever before cars.
Yeah.
And, you know, we find a way. I was saying it before. We find a way. Yeah, you might not get $3,600 billion this year. Well, who needs it? What do you do with that anyway? 1 year, you scrape a little off the top and save the fucking world. Why does that sound so bad?
Because the thing is if you solve some of these problems with these simple solutions, then you can focus your energy on other problems that you can fix. You
focus your energy on realizing we don't need the fucking government at all.
That's right.
You know, I had something in my campaign video I was watching because I'm a narcissistic fuck and I found it and I watched it twice because it's good. My mayoral campaign video, the one thing I said, these people operate with 2 things in mind. They want you to believe 2 things. 1, they have your best interests at heart when they do things. And 2, they're the only ones who could possibly do this. And they couldn't do it without them. They need you to believe those 2 things. And everybody does. Well, who's going to do it? Any fucking body is going to do it.
That's right.
They do nothing.
No. They impede. They make it difficult. They make it hard. They make it impossible to do things. That's all they do. They just make things more difficult.
Yeah, exactly. And if they solve problems, we will have time to realize that. And they don't. Yeah. They can't. I'm getting so fed up. Having this goddamn podcast has made me more angry, I think, than I've ever been in my life. I thought it was going to be a way to release my anger. But no, it's making it worse because I'm learning a hell of a lot more than I should know. But I'm realizing once you get that peek behind that curtain, there's nothing fucking there. You know, it really is just a little old man in a chair. It's ridiculous. Get rid of these goddamn people. Why do we have a Justin Trudeau at all? Why was he even a thing to begin with? He shouldn't have been there to fuck up this much. It's our fault for putting him there. These people should not be a thing that exists in our life. We don't need them. Nope. I said it before. If they were in any other job, they'd get fired for sucking. If they were a friend, you wouldn't hang out with them. There's nothing good can be said about politicians. There's no reason for them. And in any other job, we would hate them. And we do hate them. We all say we hate them. We know they're all liars. That's the biggest thing. Oh, all politicians lie. I'm just going to vote for the less liey one. How the fuck did we get to that point? If you know they all lie, don't vote for any of them. Don't let them run. Oh, my God. I don't understand.
That's how our system is set up. It's now officially set up for the liars, the cheaters, the scam artists. That's it.
Oh, yeah. I remember that system setting up meeting. No, wait a minute. None of us were at it. They set up the system, but we just said, okay, yeah, we'll take that. Fuck them. Yeah. Tear it down. Burn it.
Yep.
We need wood to burn it down, so plant some goddamn trees.
Simple.
I seriously...
Simple.
I will never promote violence, but if some group were to take out the government, I can't say I'd be against it.
No, I wouldn't fucking complain.
Happens in other countries for a far lot less than what they're doing to us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The governments get overthrown every day for whatever reason. Because you know why they get overthrown most of the time? Because they're corrupt. It's not a fucking joke. That's what other countries do. When their leaders are corrupt, they march into his house with machine guns and get rid of him. They throw him in jail, and then they put someone else in. And then he usually gets corrupt, too. But why don't we do that? That could be our thing, too.
It could be, but it's not going to happen.
Well, it should. Not violent, not at all. Arrest him, put him in jail. He's a criminal. Both of them.
Well, in order to do that, that means they'd have to admit that they're a criminal.
No, fuck it. They don't have to admit anything. We're the law now. We throw cuffs on them, we throw them in jail. Why? Because we said so. It's our country, not theirs. You don't have to admit shit. We know it. It's all over the fucking news every day. You don't have to admit it. We've got all the evidence we need. You're under arrest. But I'm the Prime Minister. Were.
Yeah. Let me just change that for you. You were the Prime Minister. Now you're you're an inmate.
Because the thing we just laughed about how we should own a road. You know what? We own all of them.
Yeah. I couldn't even argue any of this if I wanted to.
I hate you all, government people. Every last one of you. Right down to the motherfucker who offered me $40 today like she was saving my life.
Yeah.
I was gone before I got home. Thanks, sweetie. That's not true. I haven't cast the check yet. I was making a statement. Just come on, guys. Sorry, I didn't engage the audience very much in this episode. I'm having a bad day. Write in. You know, we love you. We love you guys for listening. And please visit Canada sometime. It's a great country.
Yeah, it's fucking lovely.
But I love you guys. I love this show. I feel I can sleep now. I will sleep better. And most people say that, like, as a joke. I mean it. I need this to help me. And it does every time. Thank you, Gord, for an awesome conversation.
Always happy to have it, my friend.
And I don't know where we at. We're at a weekend. You're usually busy on the weekends.
I don't know. I'll just have to let you know about tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm going to say probably not tomorrow, but maybe on Sunday night.
Not a bad idea for us to take a break anyway. This has been a good long run. But a day off.
Longest run yet.
A day off never hurt us. And we could use a break. And I have 2 to post anyway, so we got lots for the audience to enjoy while we take some time to ourselves.
That works for me.
So let's plan for a Sunday, Monday reunion.
That'll work.
And I don't know, people, please send me your emails, your letters. Your posts on Facebook are real big. And Instagram, all that shit. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, it all matters, and it's all tracked. I'll tell you about that later, Gord. You're probably too tired to hear about it tonight. Anyway, people, do that for us, and I promise you it will pay off in spades when I run the world. Love you all. Until next time, take care of each other.
Fuck everything. Fuck it. I don't even fuck
I agree.
There it is.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.